Well, one of the candidates running for state attorney is being targeted in a new political ad.
The ad claims her actions led to the murders of 3 people. We get the facts and reaction from the victims' families from WESH 2 News political reporter Greg Fox.
When Monique Worrell refused to prosecute dangerous criminals, people died.
This new political ad is going after former Orange Osceola State Attorney Monique Worrell. She's the Democrat elected in 2020, but suspended a year ago by Republican Governor Ron DeSantis, who claims she was neglecting her duties. The governor replaced her with Andrew Bain. He's running as an independent to keep the job, but it's clear to see he's the preferred candidate of the Republican Party of Florida, which paid for the ad.
19-year-old Keith Moses was arrested and faces first-degree murder charges.
Keith Moses was arrested in February of last year and is awaiting trial in the murders of 9-year-old Tiana Major, Natasha Augustin, and local news reporter Dylan Lyons.
Here are the facts. This career criminal was arrested. He should have been prosecuted. Monique Worrell let him loose, and 3 people died.
Let's get the facts. Was Moses a career criminal? That's a fact. And just take a look at the body camera video obtained by WESH 2 News.
You gotta see the camera, bro.
In Discovery.
Can I please see the camera, bro?
In Discovery, yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, I ain't throw no gun, bro. Y'all tripping, bro.
In November 2021, deputies arrested Moses and 2 others for marijuana possession and recovered a handgun that was thrown out of a car. In the arrest affidavit, a deputy wrote, "It should be noted that all 3 subjects have multiple prior firearm possession charges to include attempted first-degree murder and armed robbery with a firearm." But on the claim Moses should have been prosecuted, we'll call that mostly false. Despite deputies indicating in their report that the handgun would be tested to try and match Moses' DNA to the weapon.
So your DNA shouldn't be on it then?
My DNA, bro, nothing on that, bro. Y'all tripping.
The sheriff's office never submitted it for testing. Based on the small amount of cannabis found and no gun match, Worrell's prosecutor cited a lack of evidence to prove a felony case and released Moses. Given that decision, it's a fact Worrell let him loose, but now you know the legal reasoning behind it.
We pray for healing in the families that lost their loved ones.
Even Tiana's family doesn't blame Worrell, providing us this statement. We would ask that anyone with political ambitions have the decency to run their campaign based on their own merits instead of using our family tragedy as a political attack ad. And from Mark Nejame, attorney for the victims' families, it is pathetic that the Republican Party has chosen to exploit the death of a 9-year-old child, a promising young reporter, and an innocent young woman with a disgusting lie in an attempt to deceive the public. Now you have all of the information on the Moses case so that you can decide who you want serving as the Orange Osceola County State Attorney. With Get the Facts, I'm Greg Fox.
The chair of the Republican Party of Florida told WESH 2 News, quote, "The RPOF supports the endorsement of Andrew Bain because he puts the rule of law before personal politics," unquote. A spokesperson for the campaign of Andrew Bain declined comment on the ad.